How would you like to make an extra $1,000 or more per month on your Florida real estate investment? Sounds good, right? My name is Brad. I'm a Florida licensed realtor and investor, and you are watching the Millennial's Guide to Real Estate. And in this episode, you'll learn how to make a smart real estate investment in one of the most desirable, most profitable places in the world, Florida. Let's go. Here are the 6 steps you need to take to make a smart real estate investment. Number 1 is research what area it is you want to invest in. Now, there's a lot of bigger cities in Florida. There's a lot of small cities. The returns completely differ. But there's Jacksonville, Tampa, Orlando, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Kissimmee, all these places in between. Do your research. Figure out what is important to you. Do you want a place close to the beach? Does it matter if it's inland? Is it a place you want to visit once a year or once every few years and use for yourself? Because that'll be important too. Do your research first. Step 2 is to determine your budget and your goals. Now that you know the area, determine what kind of return would you like to make. How much money do you have to spend? Think of these things because, if you're buying cash, if you have cash to spend, that's going to go a bit further. If you have a loan, you're going to have to you won't be able to get every single type of property. You'll have to eliminate foreclosures, eliminate a lot of other things. And if you're out of state and you won't be living in the property, you can't get a FHA loan, or you can't do something that's homeowner only. So just think of your budget, think of your goals, and really pinpoint what it is you want out of this property. The third step is to find an investment-based realtor, someone that knows numbers, someone that knows returns. Look, there are a lot of great luxury realtors out there, a lot of great realtors that can talk about granite and crown molding and all these great terms. But if this is an investment for you, make sure that they know the numbers, because it really boils down to how much money am I putting in, how much am I getting out, how long will the property last for, how long until I have to make these repairs. Because as an investment, it's all about numbers. It's not thinking with the heart, it's thinking with the brain. Some great ways to find an awesome realtor is to check for sites like biggerpockets.com, which is a real estate investment forum and community. Ask around for friends, look on Yelp and other places. There's a lot of great realtors out there. But remember that when you're buying a property, there's no point not to have one because you're not paying anything. It comes out of the seller's pocket. So they're only going to help you, and especially out of state, it's going to be that extra confidence boost you need to make that decision, because I know it can be really scary to buy a property out of state. Just find a good one and you'll be set. Step 4 is to start putting offers down. Remember, you're going for the numbers, so don't feel bad if your offer is very low or seemingly low. It doesn't matter if you're upsetting someone. The goal is not to upset the seller. The goal is to make your numbers work. So if you needed a 12% cap rate and this property checks out, but the number they're offering only equates to a 7% cap rate, make the offer that would work for you. You never know. All it takes is 20 minutes. Worst case scenario, they say no or don't respond. Best case scenario is you got a great deal on the property that you wanted all along. Step 5 is to get tenants in there. Get that money flow into your bank account. Now, you can do this in a couple different ways. You can put tenants in yourself. You can hire a property management company, which is what I would suggest if you're out of state, just because the logistics are going to be so tough. I know it's an extra 10% a month going out of your pocket, but really, if you're a couple hundred miles or a couple 1,000 miles away, just eliminate that headache. Let them do it. Let them take all the stress, all the burden. You make a little bit less, but then you can move on to the next property. That's what I would do. Ask your realtor for the best property management companies in that area. The 6th and final step is to sit back and relax. Congratulations, you've done it. You've done the research. You've worked with an amazing realtor. You've acquired the property that matches your goals, matches your budgets, and you've set up a property management company to put in tenants in your property. Now you get to receive that check every single month. Put it towards a car payment, your groceries, or better yet, your next investment property. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Millennial's Guide to Real Estate. Again, my name is Brad. Please subscribe to my station and check out my other videos I got going on. It's only going to help you learn about real estate so you can become wealthy and retire early. I will see you guys next week. Have a great one.